my friggin' chain off.
Powerful suspects often believe they can evade police trouble after creating a scene, but it's not simple.
She's good. Ma'am.
In a bizarre twist, a neighborhood dispute spiraled out of control when a shirtless judge shoved a cop for arresting his wife.
Why don't you shut the up? Listen, quiet. Shut. Listen. Push your hands behind your back. Listen. Put your hands behind your back.
Let's see what happened next in today's thrilling episode. Started on June 23, 2020 when Judge Mark Grisanti of New York State's Supreme Court found himself in a heated dispute with his neighbors. The trouble began after one of them parked a car in front of his house, sparking a furious, expletive-filled confrontation. Grisanti and his wife accused their neighbors of blocking their driveway, which escalated tensions and led to a dramatic 911 call from the judge.
Where's your emergency?
Well, it's not an emergency, but I called D District, and they said I have to call 911 for an idiot neighbor across the street where they have 4 cars on my side parking, and 2 of them are blocking my driveway.
Okay, what's the address?
21 Duluth Avenue. One of the trucks is from New Jersey, and nobody likes this neighbor across the street, so he parks his cars on top of everybody's driveway, and that's what's happening right now. I never called before, complained. But 21 Duluth Avenue, there's a truck from New Jersey. There's another, Chevy Traverse. They're, like, literally on top of your driveway.
Okay.
And when I came in, I almost hit them. And listen, I have daughters and sons and son-in-law that are police, that are the fire department. And, listen, whatever it's worth, the mayor's not doing things right with you guys. But I don't care if you guys come now or 12 o'clock. But if the car's still there, I want a ticket on it, or I want to tow it because it's blocking part of the driveway.
Okay.
After Grisanti's 911 call, things quickly escalated, all caught on neighbors' surveillance. Grisanti and his wife, in a white t-shirt and bright pink, confront their neighbors, leading to a street-wide fight that spills into Grisanti's driveway. With the chaos escalating, another neighbor called 911.
Okay. Tag me. Rip my friggin' chain off.
Okay.
Here's what happened when police officers arrived at the scene. As soon as the officers arrived, Grisanti and his wife confronted them, shouting about the altercation.
Yeah, you got it all on camera.
All right, step.
Quickly, Grisanti's wife began screaming directly in her neighbor's face.
They're drunk. Okay, well,
their stuff is over here. His cigar and her hair.
Okay, I see.
Locked over there.
You're gonna step back.
I called because these guys parked their cars on all 4 cars. Right. City vehicle on their driveway, my driveway.
He started. So, I'm not listening to a bunch of yelling. We'll talk calmly over here.
He started with the truck.
That's fine.
Wait, can I just ask you this? Is that blocking the driveway?
Meanwhile, the neighbors across the street questioned whether their truck had blocked the driveway or not.
No.
Truck right there? Okay, I didn't think so.
Okay,
However, the conversation quickly stops when Grisanti's wife starts screaming again.
So I was sitting on the porch, and they stop and says that our truck is in their driveway. This and that. I says our truck is in their driveway. They came across the street here, pushed my husband. She came running. She literally.
So what was the first thing that they said? Ma'am, if you don't stop yelling, this is going to be a problem for you.
Things heat up when Grisanti's wife continues screaming uncontrollably, prompting an officer to rush over and cuff her.
Okay, then get over here.
You're not going to arrest me.
I sure am.
My son, no.
We're not doing.
Now here things take a turn when Grisanti himself shoves the officer who is trying to cuff his wife.
Not doing this.
No, it's okay.
You better go.
Let him arrest arrest me. I don't care.
Dude.
Come on, take
You're
me.
going in the back of the car
I will.
and we can deal with this.
No, you have no idea the shit we
Okay.
can't put up with.
Okay, put your hands behind your
I
back or
will.
we're gonna have a problem. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey!
No,
You arrest my wife, you're gonna be sorry.
I don't care. Let him.
But she didn't stop yelling at the officer, and soon after, she was placed in the back of a squad car.
Get you pieces of shit out of
See?
here, I will.
I'm so done listening to you scream.
Why? Because it's the truth. It's
No,
15
because
years
I
of
want to
bull-
hear everybody talk.
15 years of
I
bullshit.
want everybody's story.
You're hearing them first. You
I'm
don't
gonna
understand. Ask any neighbor.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna listen to you. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you have to say.
They're too tight.
I want to hear what you have to say. But you are screaming it.
Loosen these.
Here's another angle of her detainment, captured by a different officer.
Girls, a guy against me?
Stop.
Really?
They
really?
come out, I'm walking the dog. They come out on the porch. They start yelling at her.
Joe, wait
She
till my
crosses the
son
street.
hears.
Get,
Wait till my
get
son hears
the
what
video
you did.
from their phone or from the camera. They friggin' three of them
I don't
pushed her.
care.
So I cross the street,
hit me.
rip my
You're
shirt
not
off,
gonna
friggin' rip my
arrest me.
friggin'
She's good.
My
She's good. She's
son,
good.
no,
Ma'am.
You're not doing nothing.
Hey!
Arrest me.
You're not doing this.
No.
No, it's okay.
Dude!
Keep your hands off.
You
her.
better go off my wife!
Let him arrest me. I don't care.
Dude!
She's going to cuffs. She's going to cuffs. Do not
Listen,
fight a
my
police
daughter
officer.
and my son-in-law are
Do
both
not fight a
Buffalo police officers.
I know, and you.
I'm
would-
calling
you
right now. Dude!
would not want them putting your hand. Somebody putting their hands.
Dude.
You are not going to fight a cop.
Hey! You arrest my wife, you're gonna be sorry. My son and my daughter are both police officers. Oh my God, are you kidding me, dude? Listen!
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna listen to you.
You need to get the, if you don't get the cops offer right now, you're gonna have a problem.
We're not doing that. We're not threatening that.
You need to get the cops offer.
She's going to sit in the back of the car right now. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do for
He
right now.
needs to get the cops offer.
We're not going to do that by your demand. She's going to sit in the back of the car. She's going to be in cuffs, and that's what's going to happen for right now. Let us work. Let us just work this through.
No, watch.
Genuinely.
I'm gonna be calling my son and daughter. They're lieutenants right now.
Genuinely, yeah. Call who you need to
Yeah,
call.
I'm gonna be calling right now.
I have no problem with that.
Additionally, he threatens and tackles a police officer who responds to the scene after his wife is handcuffed, and then he calls his daughter, who he claims to be a police officer.
Yeah, I'm talking to my daughter who's a police officer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Ashley and Moya.
I don't know
Dave
who
Cole.
We have 3 police officers who want to hear your side of the story.
Hi, Luciano. I don't know. You got officers Mollahan. I don't know who these guys are, but Maria's in the back of the car.
Where does your daughter work for?
She's in B district. My
Bravo?
son's in C district.
Okay.
Romalia's my
Ross
cousin.
Pete. Okay.
So I mean, it's just.
Yeah, that's probably not.
All right, look, Ash. Let me call you back. Let me tell them exactly what happened because all the neighbors are out here and they can verify everything. There's like 7 neighbors out here.
And then he starts explaining his side of the story to the officers.
I called I first called D district. I said, listen, there's a car. They do this all the time. They block in the driveways.
Is
All
it
4 of
just
these
like
cars-
this?
Yeah, all 4 of these cars are theirs.
Okay.
All 4 of them across the street are theirs. And you can see how much room they have. They edge in the driveway. Nobody likes them in the street. They don't like anybody. So they edge in the driveway as close as they can. So I called up and I said, listen, a little tight for me getting in. He was like, ignore it. I go, a little tight getting in. Can you come down, go across the street, knock on the door, tell them to move the truck. They're from New Jersey. I'm not going to give them a friggin', I don't want to give them a ticket. So I'm walking. So as a way to walk the dog, we walk the dog. We come back. I'm with the dog in the house. She goes across the street. I come out. The 2 girls and Joe are like in their face. So I come walking across the street. He goes, "Oh, you want to go? You want to go?" Something? I'm no, Joe. And I'm bringing Maria back. If they have it on the camera, he friggin' whacks me, like just pushes me backward.
Okay.
I'm like, dude, you need to like calm down. You need to calm down. I friggin' back up. I'm grabbing her. They start walking across the street. Naturally, she's a girl. She's going after the girls. I'm pulling her back. He comes over and he friggin' whacks me, like slaps me across the face.
Okay.
So I'm like, are you friggin' kidding me? You ripped my friggin' necklace off. Okay? So I friggin' push him. He comes after me. I move out of the way. He falls in my driveway. That's why I always got the bruise on it. He falls in my driveway. He gets up. He starts leaving. We're going our separate ways. The girls start fighting again. I grab my wife. We pull it back. the neighbors come out and they're like, "Are you kidding me?" The one neighbor down here is like, "Listen, you gotta ignore them. Nobody likes them. That's what they do all the time." We didn't do nothing. We basically walked the dog, came back, and they come out of the house. They're like, "You got an effing problem where the truck is parked?" Now, I heard that when I was taking the dog in the house.
Okay.
My wife was still outside. She walked over. She goes, "Yeah, move the truck." They friggin' bolt from the porch. The girl's got her friggin' hand on my wife's throat, and that's when I walked over there. And that's when it all started.
Okay.
I mean, are you friggin' kidding me? They can't wait to start trouble. Talk to those two neighbors with the dogs don't live on the street, they know. Mm-hmm. Yellow knows. These guys know. He knows. The guy that was just here knows. Mm-hmm. They can't wait to start problems.
Okay.
Okay? And listen, I'm good friends with Byron Brown. He's like, "You know what's up, Mark? Just friggin' ignore him." I did ignore him. I called and said, "The truck is friggin' blocking half the driveway." And then when we come back, that's how it is. Mm. I'm talking like this, could friggin' punch me in the face, and I'm getting a fat lip. So, but I wouldn't have my friggin' shirt ripped like this. He friggin' tore this shirt, grabbing me, and friggin' ripped my necklace off.
Okay.
Okay, like I'm fighting the guy.
Okay.
I mean, I walked over to grab Maria. He goes, "Oh, you want to go, tough guy?" I'm like, "No, Joe, take it away." Boom, and push.
So let me ask you this: two questions. First off, is how do we prevent something like this in the future?
Oh, dude, it's never gonna end.
Okay.
With these two, everybody, they start. Next week will be with.
At this point, he demands that his wife be removed from the squad car and the situation becomes tense again.
Get her out of the car and I'll bring her inside. And I didn't mean to tackle you, but I mean, you kind of threw my wife down on the ground pretty hard, and I don't appreciate that.
I understand that.
All right? I really don't. If I would do that to your wife and you're outside, you do the same thing.
Sure, if you were a police officer and she was screaming in my face.
No, my daughter's a police officer, and I know what you guys are going through right now, and trust me, my daughter's a police officer, my son-in-law's a police officer, my brother,
and if someone was screaming at your daughter and approaching her like that, she would have done the same thing.
No, you grabbed my wife from over there and dragged her over here, which was not necessary. Okay. So you need to chill out about that.
I have a camera, so it's all documented.
I don't care about your camera. Just give you a little constructive criticism, dude.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me give you some constructive criticism.
But that's not all. Grisanti receives some pointed feedback from officers.
You want to drop another copper's name? You want to scream about, Gamal, you're the mayor? Why don't you shut the up? And you keep that quiet. Shut the goddamn mouth. Put your hands behind your back. Listen. Put your hands behind your back. You want to be difficult? You want to say all these coppers, I know all these things? You want to make us look dirty? Is that what you want to do? So how am I helping you now? Tell me, how can I help you? Shut up and let me talk to you, you old geezer. Shut up. Shut up and let me talk to you. Since you had so much to say and you touch a cop. So let me talk to you. Okay. God, let me talk to you. God. Quiet. No, you're not done talking yet.
And soon after he too was being detained, and we can see him in the back of the squad car.
Make sure I got the volume up here. Okay, I'm sorry, the Bluetooth is on. Here we go, speaker. Okay, there, one more try.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. They're saying that you pushed an officer. You wouldn't do that, would you?
You know what? He dragged Maria. When the two girls were on Maria, he was dragging Maria across the street and actually was taking her down on my front lawn. And I basically said, "Listen, just talk to her." And I pushed him, and I said, "Don't friggin' tackle her." And I pushed him. I apologized to him, Mark, right after that, because I said, "Listen, I respect you guys in law enforcement. I go, my daughter's a police officer, my son-in-law's a police officer, all my family's police officers." I never mentioned Byron Brown's name. What we said is that the guy across the street parks the vehicle, which is a Byron Brown-owned vehicle, like he blocks driveways. And they did it with all 4 cars tonight. So, yes, I was wrong.
Later, Grisanti is found in an interview room with an investigating officer.
She's here, he's behind her. I put my arm out on his, and I shouldn't have done this, but I put my arm out on his shoulder, holding him back as I'm grabbing her by the arm, saying, "I got her, she can come with me." He's like, "No, she's going, she's in handcuffs." I says, "This isn't proper," and I'm pushing him like this, and I'm trying to get her. And another officer came over and said, "Let him do his job." He got her in handcuffs. When he did that, she calmed down. I said to him, I said, listen, I said, my daughter's a police officer, my son-in-law's a police officer. I said, you know, I respect police. I should put my hands on you. I said, but it wasn't proper, like how you were trying to take her down. She's like 4 foot nothing. I said, so they mean to put my hands on it. He was fine with it. Another officer came over, heard what I did. He says, you touched a police officer, and then put the cuffs on me. No, what I apologized to is the, you know, kind of stopping the officer from doing what he had to do. But, you know, so I'm trying to sweep the legs of her, and she's got problems with her neck and back, or her neck and back. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I got her. I'll take her in the house. By that time, we had the cuffs on. But we were cool. You know, everyone was cool. And then he mentioned to one of the officers that came, you know, what happened. He said, oh, you put a ring in our officer. I said, listen, I already apologized, told him in the meeting, was you need to fuck up, because, you know, I'm talking right now.
That can be viewed as obstruction. We're there to perform our duties, and when someone tries to stop us from doing that,
I get it.
So
I get it. That's why I apologized to him and let him do what he had to do.
He faced no charges. However, he was formally censured by the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct for his actions. Thanks for watching.